Hey, what's up y'all, I'm back with another video. The Lunar Festival event is a world event that was first introduced to World of Warcraft in January of 2006 and has been a major holiday ever since. The event has a modicum of toys, pets, and other cosmetic appearances and rewards, and just for fun items that you can obtain while participating in the event, as well as being a part of the meta achievement required to obtain the Reins of the Violet Proto-Drake, a flying mount that can only be obtained by completing a majority of the meta achievements from all of the major holidays around Azeroth. In this video, I'm going to be going over how to obtain coins of Ancestry the easy way, as well as the many different collectible and cosmetic items that you can obtain during the Lunar Festival event, and how you can make some fat stacks while doing so. Anyways, let's just get right into the video. Before I can get into all of the items that you can look forward to obtaining during the Lunar Festival event, you need to know how to obtain the coins of Ancestry. The best way, at least in my opinion, is to simply visit the elders in each of the zones and completing the quests that they provide. Doing so will yield you just a little over 100 coins, which is light work considering you can just swap between alts and farm until you run the tendons in your wrists dry, or you run out of alts to collect the coins on, whichever comes first. In order to clear all the vendors for the event, assuming you haven't participated in the event in its 19 years of existence, you're going to need to farm a grand total of 640 coins of Ancestry, which shouldn't take you more than a day to collect, even if you decide to collect the coins on foot. After clearing the vendors for all of the possible cosmetic rewards, you're going to be able to spend any excess coins of Ancestry that you acquire on making some fat stacks, which I'll be getting to towards the end of the video. There aren't many new cosmetic items that have been introduced to this year's Lunar Festival, meaning that you won't have to worry about acquiring new collectibles. Now that you're familiar with coins of Ancestry and how many you're going to need to clear the vendors, let's get into the meta achievement itself and how you can inch yourself closer to the Violet Proto-Drake. The Lunar Festival event has one of the easiest to complete meta achievements of any of the world events, being pretty similar to events such as Hollow's End and the Midsummer Fire Festival, essentially forcing you to visit every single zone in the game to speak to an NPC to collect your event-bound currency token. A majority of the achievements tied to the meta achievement are tied to simply visiting the elders in most of the zones, specifically the entirety of the Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, Northrend, the Cataclysm zones, as well as each of the active Alliance and Horde capitals. You're also going to need to visit a few of the dungeons, the likes of which I'm just going to leave on the screen since it's a lot of words, and while I enjoy stretching my videos as long as possible, it's a Thursday and I don't really feel like it. So just let me know when you're done reading. All good? No? No worries, take your time. Now that you've completed all of the Elders achievements, you're pretty much good as done, since the remainder of the meta achievements are completable while in Moonglade. For Lunar Festival Finery, all you need to do is purchase a festive pantsuit or festive dress, but based on my viewer demographic, it's going to be the suit. For both Frenzied Firecracker as well as the rocket's Red Glare, you're going to be purchasing a ton of firework rockets and setting them off consecutively. This is going to set you back about 1.5 gold, which I know may be a lot of money for some of my viewers, which is a good thing that later in the video, I'm going to be going over how you can make hundreds of thousands if not millions of gold off of the Lunar Festival event, so make sure you keep watching. The last achievement that you're going to need to complete the meta achievement is Elun's Blessing, which is going to require you to kill Omen, who is attached to a quest anyways, meaning that you will have likely completed it without even knowing. After defeating Omen, you will have completed the meta achievement, meaning that, accompanied with having purchased all of the available cosmetics, you can now focus all of your Lunar Festival attention span towards turning your coins of Ancestry into coins in your pocket. Now, while it may not seem like there are a lot of gold making opportunities with the Lunar Festival, the methods in which you can do so are quite lucrative. For starters, to create Elun stones, you require solid stone, meaning that there will be a demand for the trade good. If you're unfamiliar, there is already a pretty high demand for the item, as I covered in my engineering video, being a required reagent for some of the items that you use to farm scrapping for the chance of obtaining the Pummel Permit, an epic quality trade good used to craft the Crowd Pummeler, a ward within mount worth around 1.8 million gold on my server. which is a pretty decent amount of gold, at least in my opinion. There are also 2 battle pets that are obtainable for purchase for 50 coins of Ancestry each, being the Lunar Lantern, a magic battle pet that lists for an average of between 60 and 70,000 gold at any given time on my realm. The second battle pet is the Festival Lantern, another magic battle pet that lists for an average of between 70 and 80,000 gold at any given time on my realm. The prices of the 2 items actually tend to peak over 100,000 gold in the months of October and November, and dip as low as 30 to 40,000 during the festival itself. So, much like most of the seasonally obtainable battle pets, I would recommend holding off on selling them until prices surge during off seasons when people are still looking to obtain the pets when the event is far out. The last method for gold making that I was able to find as far as the Lunar Festival goes is purchasing hundreds of fireworks required for the 2 firework related meta achievements and slowly offloading them throughout the rest of the year for people that are looking to acquire the achievements while the event isn't going on. Some of the users on the WoW economy subreddit have claimed to make tens of thousands of gold using this method, which, while isn't a lot, is pretty free, and with the right timing and location, you can look to make much more. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. I actually intended on making this video a few years ago, but I got lazy and didn't really feel like it. But it's chill, cause it's better late than never. The event is definitely one of the easier ones in the game to complete in its entirety, usually taking about a day or 2 to acquire all of the cosmetics and meta achievements tied to the event. I really hope that Blizzard does update the event in the near future, but they'll probably just end up releasing another shop mount, so it is what it is. While the variety and gold making for the event may not be as impressive as some of the other major seasonal holidays such as Winter Veil or Love is in the Air, there is still some gold to be made, meaning that the event isn't a total blunder for your time. Like I've been saying in all of my videos recently, my Discord server is officially open, the link of which you can find at the end of a short PowerPoint presentation down in the description below, so feel free to hop in and show off pictures of you killing Drakthir and Volpera, since I love seeing content like that. I'd also like to mention that my guild, The Guy, is currently recruiting for high-end PvE content as well as guild activities such as posting up in largely populated areas as well as general activities and remaining nonchalant during high-pressure situations. And if you'd like to join, feel free to join my Discord or shoot Bonesaw or I a message in-game so that we can deliberate on your acceptance. I'd also like to mention that I have officially joined social media for once, so feel free to follow me. Or don't. I don't care. I'm just a chill guy for real chill. Anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, peace.